What's up, family? All right, so I would rather spend my life believing in a God, because if I die and this God is not real, I've lost nothing. But if I die and he exists, I spend eternity in heaven. If I die not believing in a God, however, and I die and that God does exist, I spend eternity in hell to burn forever. This, of course, is called Pascal's Wager. The argument is that it's in one's own best interest to behave as if they believe that a God exists, because of the possibility of being eternally punished outweighs the advantages of believing otherwise. So let's get into it. First of all, there are 4,200 religions. 4,200 religions. Christianity counts for one of those. Christianity has 33,000 different sects or denominations of Christianity. What if you choose the wrong religion? What if you choose Christianity and choose the wrong sect or denomination? What happens then? What if you spend your entire life believing in some other God because you were born somewhere else without knowing of this God? What happens then? What if because you were born here, you didn't hear of the real God? What if he's somewhere else and somebody else worshiping him right now? What if you spend your entire life reading the Bible and it is not the right religion? Have you thought of that? Because people like to put this on you as if you got one chance, right, to believe in God or not. But it's not just that, right? Which God? If you're a Christian, I have to believe that someone died for me. Number one, they were born of a virgin. Two, people ate some fruit, created sin. So in order to fix all of that, God's actual son had to be born through a virgin, be killed, sacrifice, rise again, and one day is coming back. I have to subscribe to all of that in order to get to your Christian's heaven. Well, depending on what sect you're in, right? Also, I can't wear open-toed shoes, depending on what sect I'm in. If I'm a woman, I can't wear pants, depending on what sect I'm in, right? So this is how it goes. If I'm a Muslim, I have to believe that Allah spoke to Muhammad. So it's not just believing in a God. It's not just believing in a creator. You're asking me to support a religion as if there's one religion or burn in hell. The second part of this wager is that I lose nothing if I die and God isn't real. I'd like to argue that. What about the money you give to these church organizations? If you tithe regularly, you give a lot of money to the church organizations, where they use it for charity. How do you know? How do you know? Have you ever checked? They won't let you, will they? They keep it to themselves, right? Well, okay then. What about all the time that you spend talking to other people about your religion? What about all the time you spend studying your religion? What about that? What about all the time you spend praying to your God, not hearing back from it? What about all the guilt that's associated with your religion? Because, of course, the law was only made to show you that you couldn't live up to it, right? So you're always going to constantly be in sin. How much stress is caused on you from this guilt? How much? You believe in a God that speaks through prophets, right? You believe in angels, demons, cherubims, everything, right? You got to believe in everything in there, right? You even have to believe that a man had animals or lamb to watch a stick, stare at a striped stick, mate, and then because of this, resulted in having spotted and speckled sheep. This is what you have to believe in if you support this literature, right? So talk to me about it. You have to subscribe to all these different beliefs. So you believe that God chooses angels, prophets, all these things, preachers. So now you have to live your life in subject to another person because God don't talk to you, he talks to them, right? So now you're spending your life in subject to someone else who has power over you and you're an adult. You got to answer to him. That person's telling you what God wants from you, right? But he hasn't even studied every religion. He doesn't even know what's true and what's not. He was introduced to the religion at a young age before he could think. Maybe you should think twice about offering this to someone else with the implication that you're making the wrong decision, as if you don't have more to worry about than any of us do. Whatever religion you subscribe to, if you have chosen your religion based on Pascal's Wager, you have made a mistake. There are more gods than your own. It's not just believing in God or not. There are 4,200 religions, all right? Wake up. And if you die and there is no God, you did waste your life. You did waste your life talking to an imaginary friend who wasn't going to talk back. You spent your life thinking you were not good enough. And the reason that he wouldn't speak back to you is because you did something wrong. Every single thing that's wrong, you did it. It's because you did it, right? If you give your money and you don't get blessed, it's because something you did, right? But if you get blessed, it's all him, This is the idea. This is the psyche that you have to live with. Wake up, family. Don't let anybody hit you with Pascal's Wager. And if they do, play this video for them. Peace. Oh, matter of fact, be the evolution. Be the change you want to see. And always remember, no candle loses its flame by lighting another. Now, peace.